A woman disconnects the oxygen tube of her mother-in-law and tells her mother-in-law that if you complain about me to your son, you will continue to suffer like this. The maid is secretly making a video. The daughter-in-law drops the oxygen tube and leaves. The maid comes and fixes the oxygen machine and consoles the old woman that she is fine. The daughter-in-law goes into the room and talks to her boyfriend on the phone. The maid is watching this scene. After some time, the daughter-in-law removes the oxygen machine from her mother-in-law's mouth and starts giving her food. When the mother-in-law forbids it, the food falls down and the daughter-in-law starts shaking her mother-in-law. Meanwhile, the husband enters the house and sees this scene. The husband fixes his mother's oxygen machine and asks his wife, "What were you doing?" The wife pretends to be innocent and tells her husband that "I gave your mother food, so she dropped the food." The wife tells her husband that "Now your mother is fine, I will take care of her." The husband tells the maid to take care of his mother and he goes to another room with his wife. The wife tells her husband that "I am serving your mother. Now she is very well." The husband tells his wife that "I also had the same belief in you." The maid was watching this whole scene from behind. The wife tells her husband that the maid just wanders around the house all day and does nothing. The husband tells his wife that "You take care of my mother," and leaves. The daughter-in-law goes to her mother-in-law and removes her oxygen machine. The maid goes and tells her that "Your mother-in-law has a breathing problem," and starts fixing the oxygen machine. The daughter-in-law stops the maid and says that "You should let my mother-in-law suffer like this because she has complained about me to her son." The daughter-in-law tells the maid that "You should not flatter my mother-in-law. I will pay you. You should leave my house." The daughter-in-law gives the maid money and throws her out of the house. The son enters the room and fixes his mother's oxygen machine and consoles her that "You are fine." Meanwhile, the wife enters the room and says, "I was doing some work outside, due to which your mother's oxygen machine fell off." The husband understands his wife's trick and leaves from there. After some time, the husband says to his wife, "Pick up your bag and leave my house." The wife says to her husband, "I did not do anything like that. You are thinking wrongly about me." The husband says to his wife, "You have cheated on me and my mother. You keep hurting my mother. I have this video." The wife says to her husband, "Forgive me. I have made a mistake." The husband says to his wife, "You did not respect my mother, so what loyalty will you have to me? Go away." From here, the wife leaves the house. The son says to his mother, "My wife has hurt you. I apologize for that. We should respect our parent." If you like my video, then definitely subscribe to the channel.